This is Mr. Alexander, and today I'm here to talk to you about measures of central tendency, that's mean, median, and mode. There's essentially three different things that could happen here. You could have raw data, you could have grouped discrete data, or you could have grouped continuous data. And most of the time, the process is just about exactly the same on the calculator. So, like on this first one, calculate the mean, median, mode for each data set. I'm not going to do every one of these, but if you go to Stat Edit in your calculator, if there's anything in there, go ahead and clear out, clear, enter. And in list 1, we just type in 7, 3, 8, 9, 1, 10, and 1. The process is stat calc 1. Your list should be L1. Your frequency list, we don't have any frequency data, so you want to clear that out. Go ahead and click calculate. Your mean is the X bar, so it's 5.57. Your median, if you scroll down, is this 7 here. Median equals 7. Now the mode is the only thing the calculator won't tell you, and it's the one that occurs most frequently, which is 1. Alright. Now in the TI-83 the process is slightly different, so I'm going to go ahead and show you that as well. So in the 83, if that's what you prefer to use, stat edit, clear everything out, clear, enter, 7, 3, 8, 9, 1, 10, 1. It's still stat calc 1, but you won't see that screen pop up with list and frequency list. You just want to hit enter and you get the exact same results. Mean of 5.57, median of 7. There's some problems where you're not going to be able to use a calculator. For instance, for these data the mode is 5, the median is 6, and the mean is 6.5. Well, if the mode is 5, that means it's the most frequently occurring. I see 2 5s, but I also see 2 12s. If S is less than T, I know for a fact that S must be a 5, since that makes it the mode. The median is 6, and the mean is 6.5. If I know that the mean is 6.5, I can plug that 6.5 into the mean formula, add them all up, divide how many there are. Now I can just add them all up. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus, I know that S is a 5, plus 5 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus T plus 12 plus 12. And that's going to be divided by however many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so you can use your calculator to add those all up. And when you do that, you end up with, let's see here, typing it in. Looks like 91, sorry, 80 on top there. And if you multiply 14 to this other side, you end up with 91 equals T plus 80, which means that the T must be 11. And the way you double check that in the calculator is you do what we've been doing. You go to Stat Edit and you type in all the numbers that you think there are. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12. And then when you do stat calc 1, hopefully you get a mean of 6.5. Excuse me. Which I do, and a median of 6. Great. So that's what, same sort of thing here. Part A, calculate the mean. Well, we can just do that real quick. 76 plus 54 plus 65. All that divided by 3. He's got a 65 average right there. And what's he have to get to make it exactly a 68? Okay, well, 68 equals 76 plus 54 plus 65 plus, let's call it x, divided by 4. When you add those up, 76 plus 54 plus 65, these add up to 195, so I've got 195 plus x, multiply the 4 to both sides, 68 times 4 is 272, solve for x. By subtracting 195, he's going to make a 77 to make sure he gets 68 for average for all those exams. Alright, I want to do the rest of these on the calculator now. So I told you that there were 3 cases. There's discrete data, raw data, which is what we've been dealing with the last 3 problems, and discrete frequency data and continuous frequency data. Now, this one is an example of discrete frequency data. Part A, find the value of n. Well, they told us that there are 30 draws, so I just need to subtract all these numbers, all these frequencies from 30. 30 minus 4, minus 5, minus 3, minus 6, minus 5, n equals 7. And then to calculate the mean, I'm going to, let's move this over here, stat edit. Now this process is going to be a little bit different from the 84s and the 83s. I'll show you both ways, but let me do the 84 first. Stat edit, up, clear, enter. In list 1, I'm going to type in the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. List 2, I'm going to type in the frequency 4, 5, 3, 7, 6, 5. Now when I'm still going to use stat calc 1, but when I go here, instead of going down to calculate, now I've got frequency data, so I need to tell it L2 for the frequency list, and then I can calculate. To get that L2, it's second 2, so the mean is 3.7. The mode, calculator won't tell us. It's the most frequently occurring. It's a 4, because that n is 7, so the mode is 4. So that's discrete frequency data. Let's take a look at some continuous frequency data. Oops, before I do, let me use this one as an example for showing you how to do it on the TI-83, since I just showed you how to do it on TI-84. Calculate and estimate the mean of these vehicles. Okay, so to do that, calculate the mean of grades at an IB school. So this is TI-83. As you can see, stat, edit, up, clear, enter. We've got grades 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then the frequencies are 1, 6, 19, 34, 32, 18, and 10. Now it's still stat calc 1, but you'll see that screen doesn't pull up, so you have to tell it in one variable stats here that it needs to use list 1 and list 2. So second 1, comma, second 2, you just need your L1, comma, L2 when you hit enter. The mean here is 4.53333333. So that's how you're going to do it in the TI-83. Stat calc 1, list 1, comma, list 2. Alright, this last one I'm going to do. I want to find the mean of this continuous data here. And the process is exact same thing. We're still using stat calc 1. But you'll notice that we've got a range of data. The modal class, by the way, is 15. So you just copy down the exact title of the class, 70 less than or equal to S, less than 80. To get an estimate of the mean, we will do it in the calculator. Stat, edit, clear them all out, up, clear, enter. And instead of typing in all this crazy stuff over here, IB wants you to just use the midpoint of all of these. So the midpoint between 60 and 70, that's 65. 70 and 80 is 75. 80 and 90 is 85. 95, 105, 115, and 125. You'll notice that the question is phrased, calculate an estimate of the mean. We don't know what these 8 points are in between here. But so by using the midpoint of that class, That's what gives us an estimate. It's not going to be the exact mean. I mean, it could be, but we have no way of verifying it. So we say it's an estimate of the mean, a decent estimate. Type in the frequency data, 8, 15, 12, 10, 8, 3, and 4. Stat calc 1, make sure the frequency list is in list 2. Be careful in the next problem, if you do another problem, because if you don't have frequency data, you need to remove that L2 from the frequency list. When I calculate this, my mean is about 88.3. Alright, so that's all for, what is this, IB topic 2.5. We just did some calculator work on this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video for cumulative frequency graphs.